Remember, we told you last night about a state report that claims the city is in dire financial shape and offered suggestions on how to fix it.
Now the big question is, will city leaders follow through with the recommendations and save taxpayers money? Our Claudine Ewing spoke with city officials today as we continue to hold people in power accountable.
Niagara Falls is a city with a population of over 50,000 people, but it is a city that is poor financially. That is why this Financial Restructuring Board for Local Governments report offered suggestions for sharing services as a way of saving money. This is what Falls Mayor Paul Deister said on Monday.
We're talking to Niagara County about possible shared services, and there were a couple specifically that were mentioned. I think the Civil Service Commission was one. There was a suggestion that we look at combining dispatch.
So today we went straight to the Niagara County manager to find out if this is being discussed and where things stand. Is there any way that Niagara Falls Police and Niagara County could combine dispatch?
Well, there are some significant barriers to that. There are barriers to working cooperatively relative to sharing services. He
points to grievances and a lawsuit when Niagara County took over North Tonowanda's police dispatch. What about civil service? Has that even been discussed or talked about?
We don't currently provide it for the city of Niagara Falls.
And why is that?
We haven't been asked by the city of Niagara Falls to examine civil service.
The report suggested sharing services with Niagara County, merging city departments, property reassessment, and workforce policy changes. When did the mayor reach out to you about sharing services? Have you all had a discussion lately?
We've had ongoing conversations, and we had a conversation as recently as probably within the last several weeks.
But nothing concrete on possible plans.
We're willing to do whatever we can to help the city of Niagara Falls, but we have our own constraints.
And he was referring to constraints like the tax cap and work rules. We are inside of City Hall right now. We tried to get in contact with Mayor Deister. We came to his office. He's not here. The office is closed. When we contacted a spokesperson from his office, we were told that he is unavailable today. But as you can imagine, we do have more questions for him regarding this, like when can this happen and how much of a savings would it really be if you are to combine services? Live in Niagara Falls, Claudine Ewing, Channel 2 News.
Thank you, Claudine. And new tonight, a happy conclusion to a controversy.